The future is being built today in laboratories, pushing the boundaries of our understanding. While the technological revolutions of the 20th century transformed our societies, the advances we are witnessing now herald a much deeper metamorphosis of the human condition. The convergence between generative artificial intelligence, synthetic biology, and quantum computing projects us into a new paradigm whose implications exceed our traditional conceptual framework. Neurosymbolic systems, beyond deep learning generative AI models that have made waves in recent years, paradoxically represent both the pinnacle and the end of an era. Research is now shifting toward neurosymbolic architectures that combine deep learning with symbolic reasoning systems. Neurosymbolic architectures mark a major conceptual transition. We are moving from systems that model statistical correlations to systems that truly understand the causal relationships of the world. Dr. Yoshua Benjo, a direct consequence of this evolution is the emergence of what MIT researchers call contextual artificial cognition, systems capable of incorporating their understanding of the world into specific social and ethical contexts. 2030 predictions. AI systems with human-like intuition in specific domains, 87%, systems formulating original scientific hypotheses, 62%, AI capable of genuine metacognition, 34%, quantum computing. Practical supremacy achieved on March 12, 2025. IBM announced its Eagle 2 quantum processor with 1,121 logical qubits, marking the first demonstration of large-scale quantum error correction. This breakthrough transforms quantum computing from a laboratory curiosity into a practical tool. We have reached the point where quantum computers solve practical problems inaccessible to classical computers. It's no longer a theoretical question, but an industrial reality. Dr. Prine Naring, Quera computing. The most immediate impact is felt in 1. Materials science, discover new superconductors. 2. Post-quantum cryptography, new security protocols. 3. Logistics optimization, reducing energy consumption, 2030 predictions. Quantum computers enabling breakthroughs in materials science, 91%. Cloud access to quantum computing for consumers, 58%. Quantum AI with radically different cognitive capabilities, 29%. Synthetic biology. Life becomes programmable. The convergence between CRISPR-Cas9, deep learning algorithms, and synthetic biology has transformed our ability to program life. A major breakthrough comes from Jennifer Doudna's team at UC Berkeley with their DNA compiler, translating high-level specifications into optimized genetic sequences. We are entering the era where biology becomes an information science. Today, we can design biological systems with the same engineering rigor that we design software. Dr. Jennifer Doudna, UC Berkeley. Key applications. Synthetic microbes breaking down microplastics 40 times more efficiently. DNA storage with 215 petabytes per gram and 10,000-year lifespan. Personalized biosynthetic drugs reducing side effects by 78%. 2030 predictions. Biosynthetic manufacturing of most pharmaceuticals, 83%. Personalized synthetic organs for transplantation, 64%. Synthetic ecosystems for environmental regeneration, 37%. Brain-machine interfaces. Critical bandwidth reached. Neuralink recently published results of its N2 implant demonstrating bidirectional information transfer of 1.2 gigabits per second, an order of magnitude higher than previous interfaces. Meanwhile, non-invasive approaches are advancing rapidly with OpenWater's portable system. We are crossing the threshold where brain-machine communication becomes as natural and fluid as using our own limbs. The implications for humanity are profound and irreversible. Dr. Mary Lou Jepson, OpenWater current applications. Thought-controlled exoskeletons restoring mobility. Targeted neuromodulation for psychiatric conditions. Communication systems for locked-in syndrome patients. 2030 predictions. Non-invasive thought control of electronic devices, 75%. Augmented thought. Language with nonverbal concepts, 49%. Collective thought. Networks for direct brain collaboration, 22%. Human-machine fusion. Directed evolution begins. The convergence of these technologies creates an unprecedented possibility, the ability to direct our own biological and cognitive evolution. The Human Augmentation Research Project, HARP, has established an ethical framework, but regulatory differences are creating augmentation havens. For the first time, humanity has the tools to transcend the biological limits imposed by natural evolution. This transition represents a point of anthropological singularity whose consequences exceed our predictive capacity. Dr. George Church Breakthrough Developments, therapies targeting all 9 hallmarks of aging simultaneously: brain stimulation plus neuropeptides improving cognition by 40%, symbiote, AI systems learning user preferences and values 2030 predictions, social normalization of non-invasive enhancements, 72%. Augmented, communities with unique social structures, 45%. Beginning of cognitive speciation within humanity, 18%. Societal and existential implications asterisk. We are not simply navigating a technological transition, but an ontological transformation of what it means to be human. Our current ethical framework is not adapted to this emerging reality. Dr. Francesca Minerva Critical Challenges. Equity and access without deliberate accessibility mechanisms, we risk bifurcation of humanity based not on biology but on technological access. Identity and continuity: to what extent can a person be augmented while remaining themselves? Governance and self-determination: traditional governance models are challenged by these transformative technologies. Conclusion: navigating the unknown, we find ourselves at an evolutionary crossroads unprecedented in human history. For the first time, we have the technical capability to direct our own biological and cognitive evolution. The distinction between human and technology fades, creating a continuum rather than a dichotomy. Our tools are no longer simply extensions of our capabilities, they become an integral part of our being. The coming decades will determine whether this technological convergence will lead us to an unprecedented renaissance or to unprecedented forms of division and inequality. The poetry of T.S. Eliot resonates with renewed relevance. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. Like and subscribe to Future Unveiled for more cutting-edge analysis of emerging technologies and their societal implications. Join our channel membership, get exclusive content, early access to our research reports, and join our monthly Q&A sessions with technology experts. Drop your questions below. What aspect of these converging technologies are you most interested in learning more about? Sources and further reading: full references list available in the description below. About Future Unveiled. Future Unveiled is an interdisciplinary collective bringing together researchers, philosophers, and futurists specializing in the analysis of emerging technologies and their societal implications. Our publications combine rigorous data analysis, predictive modeling, and consultation with international experts. Disclaimer: this video presents projections based on current research trends and expert analysis. Actual technological development timelines may vary.